The deadline for a ceasefire in Syria has passed, and the first few hours at least have seen the strife-torn country appears calm. Russia and China issued positive statements at the official start of the truce, but Western powers and opponents of the Syrian regime say they have serious doubts the violence will end.
As the deadline for the ceasefire arrived, Syria appeared peaceful enough from the Turkish border, but it's in the towns and cities where the real conflict has been raging, where this fragile truce faces its real test. The lead up to the ceasefire gave plenty of cause for pessimism. Just one day earlier, the shelling was continuing in key rebel areas. Even as state TV was announcing Syria would adhere to the truce, heavy mortars were raining down and as many as 100 people were reported dead across the country. But the Special Envoy Kofi Annan was hopeful that Syria would respect the agreement.
We have been in touch with them and have had positive answers from them, and have also approached governments with influence to ensure that all parties respect the ceasefire.
The UN and Arab League envoy was in Tehran, where Iranian authorities have given their support for his peace plan to end the year-long conflict. He says the Syrian government has placed conditions on its agreement to the ceasefire.
The other forces, the opposition forces, would also stop the fighting so that we can see cessation of all violence.
Many Syrians are as sceptical as ever that the bloodshed will stop.
These words are all gibberish. The ceasefire will not stay long. Assad has been promising this for a year. I don't think he will withdraw neither tanks nor troops. He's lying.
If the ceasefire does fail, there's no knowing when or how this conflict will end. Anne Barker, ABC News.